Now, the Freedom Front Plus says that it will write an urgent letter to Trade and Industry Minister Ebrahim Patel, asking him to withdraw the ban on the sale of cooked food in supermarkets during the nationwide lockdown. This follows an announcement by Patel that the production and sale of cooked food will not be allowed during the lockdown. To discuss this, we're now joined on the line by legal analyst Sakeliga Daniel du Plessis. Thanks so much indeed for joining us. Welcome to the program. So what are your concerns about food not being produced at this time? There must be a good health reason that's been put forward by the minister.
So that's the unfortunate, because there have been no reasons put forward. But the big question here is exactly why are we doing this? Why have we created these regulations? And the issue is there's no clear indication that the government has really thought this through. So one part of any regulation is really the rationality of such regulations. And in South Africa's case, that's the key value of constitution, that the public bodies which exercise power must be accountable to reason, to people, to explain why they are doing. We've got a culture of accountability, supposedly. Now, the problem is that there's no real reason why these should be any more threatening to health than any other. In fact, we could even make the argument that there's no real distinction between cooked prepared foods and cold prepared foods, other than the case where food has been cooked, probably even safer. So we are concerned that these regulations don't seem to be rational. There's another problem as well, of course, is that the government attempted to implement these regulations even before they were actually promulgated. Now, you can't have a situation where government actually carries out legislation without actually having a draft first. That creates a great deal of uncertainty, and it means that there's a lot of economic damage that is caused. But more importantly, there's a lot of room for misuse of power. So you've got law enforcement trying their very best to actually exercise its powers in a responsible way, but who may be unwittingly following illegal instruction. So we find that many businesses are not sure about the cooked as opposed to uncooked foods. The story is just the tip of the iceberg. So take, for instance, deli shops and restaurants who may have changed their operations to do other production. In terms of the legislation, that's actually legal, but the minister has prohibited it. So it's a lot of problems.
You know, we look at restaurants shutting down and fast food outlets shutting down. Isn't this related?
Well, it's absolutely related. So the thing is, all these policies, all of the world, are aimed to do one thing. They do a cost-benefit analysis. So fundamentally, the question is, what can we do to minimize this, and what will it cost? And with cost, I don't mean monetary cost. I mean in terms of the economy and in terms of relying on the economy for jobs, etc. So the real question is, does this ameliorate risk? Does this reduce risk? And if so, is it worth the price paying? So, for instance, if we really wanted to minimize risk, we should stop essential services and just force everyone to stay in their home, never go out. That'll definitely stop transmission. But it'll have other human costs. Other people will die from other things. And so what we're trying to do, and what government should do, is to try and find a balance. Say, what is the responsible thing we should be doing with the information we have? Now, ultimately, what government is doing is contrary to the recommendations by a number of international experts and bodies, including the World Health Organization, which has made it clear that it sees no problem in prepared foods and even takeaway meals being ordered from restaurants that have been converted to do that. South Africa has taken a very strict approach, which is causing serious damage to rely on these businesses for jobs. But more importantly than that, consumers may rely on these services. So to give you an example, it's not just being affected. If you've got NPO that operates a soup kitchen, they're not low in terms of regulations that have been carried out today. They're not allowed to do that. So that means that many people who rely on these soup kitchens for survival just have no other options.
All right, I guess the other challenge as well might be that we don't know if there's adequate protection and social distancing in those kitchens behind the scenes.
Well, that might be the case, but that's the same risk we're facing anyway with these supermarkets. All the food that needs to be packaged needs to be packaged somewhere. And whether or not it's a sandwich packet or something else, the same risk exists. And so that's why the real question is, can the virus survive on surfaces? Now, most governments across the world and most bodies, such as the World Health Organization, have noted there has been no confirmed case of transmission via food packaging or via food. And so the implication is that we are reacting in a very extreme way without really reducing the risk. So, for example, you would make a sandwich at this point. The regulations prohibit warm foods. So a sandwich is fine, but as soon as you heat it up with the customer, then suddenly it's illegal. That makes no sense. And so the thing is, it would be one thing if government gave a rationale, gave a reason, but they haven't. And so we're left with what the international community deems proper policy. That hasn't been followed it.
Fortunately, yeah, we're going to have to leave it there. We're struggling a little bit with the line, but I think your message has come through. So a bit more clarity and consistency perhaps is what's required here. Let's see what the Minister might say to that letter that's been handed over by the Freedom Front Plus. And we were speaking to Daniel du Plessis, who's a legal analyst at Sakeliga with the Freedom Front Plus.